Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, most start with today's news. Gabriel Magalhaes don't come outside for the media setting to come let us into what happen when the season won't start. So come give us some insights. So back on the talk, the first time we Gabriel Jesus come for the Emirates Stadium, Gabriel Jesus come promise and say we go win the EPL title on that first day. Say promise and say Omo see Shola. So if like Gabriel Jesus don't come, I can't see everybody. They say this will be them good now. And so they get the quality now. They get everything they take to win the league. What's going to miss now? Alright, if you like maybe the missing puzzle, so the missing piece of the puzzle, so we can say okay, as I don't enter now, when I no fear, we go win the league. Even Zinchenko said when Zinchenko came in, Zinchenko told them that we were going to win the league. People they laugh because when you are used to finishing 8th, finish 5th again, somebody can call the title and say, this is we go win the league. What are you going to 5th now? You said that was why all of us Arsenal fans, when the season they start, nobody reason the league, so on with the league. What's in our mind? Okay, we'll just qualify for Champions League. Even if we finish 4th or finish 3rd, it would have been a major success compared that based on where we come from. You get, all of a sudden we call the challenge for the title. You get, so it is something we didn't plan for now. And in our objective, we say we don't even write down. We don't achieve our major objective. So this one our objective, we don't even reason at all. So it is what it is. I don't think anybody will disagree on that. Alright, away from that, so people like Iwobi, we don't go join Everton from Arsenal, come and say, I can't explain why in leave Arsenal. So Iwobi call the talk say when he did for Arsenal, they come buy a new winger in Nicolas Pépé. So as Pépé enter, so Arsenal come call him for side, because they say, almost see we don't get offer for you from a club like Everton. Say this offer a big money offer, and as it stands now, if you don't get this kind of offer again in the future, so Alpha what's the reason? Say think so you can see and say don't read the handwriting on the wall, like they want him to leave. And he doesn't say new winger don't come, so playing chances go there very very limited for him. So that is why he just okay, no Yawan, and just take the move, just go for Everton. And ever since he came here, he has never rejected or he never regrets why he come here. So it is what it is. I need to always wish Arsenal the best of luck. Remember when we play Everton after the match, he got the snap picture with the boys, and I was very happy to see them. Some of them don't take away see them last so it is what it is. And we wish them all the best of luck. At the same time, Laura Woods will be one of the Talk Sports journalists. Come and say I can't talk about Bukayo Saka. I can't talk say Saka go breaks that mega contract Arsenal course. We will say anytime when somebody play very well, they can't reward them with a bumper contract. The person will call it play nonsense. You can say it happened to Mesut Ozil, it happened to Aubameyang. You get playing fantastically well. They give him a new contract, put him on the path of becoming a legend at Arsenal. All of a sudden the guy flop. I don't know what's happening. You get, so because the talk say Saka has been very very consistent for a very very long time. So there is no way money go enter head, and the boy is a very very humble boy. So there's no way money go enter head because as it stands now, Saka go sign 5-year contract. We in salary go dey up to, we never get the exact figure, but what is the fly all over social media and the media spaces up to £300,000 per week. Get now when you don't sign pen to paper, we can't know the exact fee where the thing will be. So more just deliver like that. So for her, Saka no go for that course. You no go feel after Saka say it's going to be consistent and continue playing. I will come to hear another news again say the team where can they hold this deal will make Arsenal never even sign and put pen to paper for Bukayo Saka. Now because Arsenal are looking to insert a buyout clause of £120 million in this Bukayo Saka deal, because as it stands, normal Arsenal like to put buyout clause for their players deal. That is why it is hard for teams, outside teams, just come in and say, okay, I want to break this player buyout clause, because a player will not get buyout clause will force you to come negotiate with the team, and Arsenal come in the position of strength to quote any figure for it, 500 million to pursue you get. So but this time around, Saka representative they really say, okay, in the future, what if we never know what thing will solve. You get, what if the Saka Teta, what if Saka also one move, what if, so please insert a buyout clause. So Arsenal said, okay, £120 million should be okay, so that they renegotiate that clause, exit clause, just in case of necessity. Nobody knows what will happen in the future. That's what they want to put in. And £120 million for me, I'm too cheap because this guy never reached in peak. In 5 years' time, he will be like 26 years old and he go there hotter than fire. But by then, we don't get mad experiences. So, and as Arsenal they qualify for Champions League again, now another incentive they keep Saka. If to so no qualify for Champions League, it will be very, very tough to tie this boy down because I don't think he has heard the Champions League anthem at the Emirates Stadium where he did there again. So it is what it is. We'll just say everything will go down. Even Tony Adam himself now come and Saka on the talk say in the very, very surprised. Say people like Saka never leave Arsenal. That's what they talk about Saka exit clause. Like you should not take this boy's loyalty for granted because this guy gets a lot of people who say that the reason no matter Man City they am, and if Man City could pay £100 million for a Jack Grealish that has not scored a lot of goals, that has not made much assists, like it doesn't have impact and influence in games the way Bukayo Saka influences games. So if Man City won't come by Saka, they are willing to pay £150 million for a player that can influence games. Yes, a player who don't command that England right wing now. So that's what he's saying, but it is what it is. So we'll just leave everything as it be. Even Patrick Berger will be one of the Sports One reporters. Come and say talk say Arsenal is pushing to sign Jesper Lindstrom, who is a midfielder from Eintracht Frankfurt. So Arsenal they reason this guy for a very, very long time. Now, if Frankfurt they talk say €30 million, they go sell the guy. So I just like the fact that Arsenal is being linked to a lot of players. Remember, I don't want to know in the past. Say Arsenal but they linked to many players, and the reason is because the season is coming to an end. Once the season ends, the transfer window opens, and this one a lengthy transfer window. So a lot of linking, a lot of interest will be coming in. Don't be say everybody who they link to now will go buy you. So I just put that one at the back of our mind. Alright, so Sergio Aguero don't come as I call it talk about the title race between Arsenal and Man City. So you call it talk say no expect say title race good day for this season between people like Arsenal and people like Man City. Say Arsenal have really represented well, say no go lie. Say Arsenal have been consistent since the beginning of the season. Say it is quite true say Man City no day in the grand scheme of things, they're not really performing the way they should. But if you get one thing when you don't learn from past history, and the fact say it is never over until it is over. Now Man City mantra with that. So all Arsenal fans, all Arsenal players, you are ahead of Man City with 8 points, 10 games to go for you, 11 games to go for Man City. Don't think it is over. Man City understands how to chase and be chased. Arsenal no get that experience. They are still baby in the waters of chasing titles again. So Mojo they see how everything will go. Well, I love this chase again. Mojo say go ahead. Alright, so away from that, so Rasmus Højlund will be one of the strikers of Atlanta we Arsenal interested in, and Manchester United are interested in. People like Chelsea are looking at. Everybody they scam him. It gets so the guy that come and tell the whole world say he be Manchester United fan. So he go ever like to go play for the Old Trafford. But that one no mean say if you see better team, we can't come for him. Say we can't ignore them. And the easiest example I go for sight for this kind of scenario, and the fact say Mudryk left Arsenal and went for another team, even though the team are not even better, but on paper they offer them the most lucrative of salaries. Get money can change people's mindset and orientation. So that was why he left. So in our own case now, this Rasmus Højlund, from what we hear from Calcio Mercato, Arsenal are leading the race to sign him. But we all know that all those things can change. You get now when you reach time for agreement, you get if people say Manchester United if you offer them £300,000 or £350,000 per week now, who if they offer them 200 at the end of the day, you go wrong, go join them. So money is a very big factor in signing new recruits. So we'll just say everything going to. Alright, so Ansu Fati Papa don't come and say on the para, on the asking Pidgin, say making come out for camp. No say what if you say this guy will be say when they play before, all of a sudden he just go injury come back, no for even break into the first 11 again. What if that one? One time Pidgin say, oh yeah, even if in another country more go, but the Pidgin say they talk say he wants to fight for a place for there. So people like Arsenal go they scam because once upon a time Arsenal were interested in signing that boy, they get huge interest because the guy man no like the guy is very good. He's a youngster and a very big future star. You get so I never know how this one will end at the end of the summer. And for these financial woes, we Barcelona can't get no can they help matters at all. Yeah, so we'll just watch as everything will be. Alright, for those who know they are aware, so Chris Whitley, one of the journalists at Football London, don't come and they analyze and give prognosis on William Saliba because many people don't ask me about William Saliba injury updates. So Baba they talk say Saliba go dey out for a fortnight, which is about 2 weeks. And remember say the injury came before the international break again. So 2 weeks go fit end anytime soon, so we are expecting him to come back against Leeds. Now if he don't come back against Leeds, probably after Leeds, after Leeds now we'll get another like 7 days or 6 days, 5 days break before we play our next match. So I believe say that one, by that one he will come back, or the just keep and say okay, just chill, Rob Holding continue against Liverpool, want Saliba to play because we don't want to aggravate whatever it is he has. So we'll just say how everything will go, but the meat of the story we say the injury way Saliba gets, it is not something serious, and something we say we go don't shrug him off by now. Alright, Mr. Mitro self don't come outside and talk. So almost say no believe say Man City if he sells Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal. Like the thing is they real, like believe him. Just the unrealistic. Like say it happen, koro reality. So what Man City they think? Well, see that sale of Jesus and the sale of Zinchenko and the arrival of Saliba. Now what you call uplift Arsenal, can't take them from an average team to title contenders. You can't deny this. You get. So now what thing just happened? So Man City now they feel they regret. Say if they say we know, because they never saw this coming. They go to feel say okay, they are not a threat to us. They don't feel even enter Champions League slot. Oh yeah, give them Gabriel, give them Zinchenko. Oh yeah, make them the manager at least, make them even qualify for Champions League. But lo and behold, look at where we are today. We are now competing with them. You get Man City versus Man City race to power 2, because whether I like it or yes, we are like an extension of Man City because we play similar style of play. We are using the same blueprints to success. So it is what it is. So I'm not surprised that the number 1 of Man City and his previously or former number 2, who is the number 1 of Arsenal, are competing for the title. So it is what it is. Alright, so away from that, so people like Ian Wright don't come and they complain about the workload where Saka don't get. Come talk saying they're very, very worried on people like Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice. But we'll focus on Bukayo Saka, the Arsenal player. Say this guy has been playing consistently for Arsenal. You can't go for England, play consistently. When does he have time to rest? Resting is key to recoveries, because they kick this guy day in, day out, week in, week out. Every time he gets kicked, so when is he going to rest? So he's very, very worried on his mental health and the workload on how it affects him, because no one here story that touched the heart, because we pursue title and Saka is very, very integral to our title race. So this guy needs rest, but I don't say the rest he no go get up. So well, I just have to say they're very, very young, so in body recovery and in body repair system will be very, very agile. Yes. Alright, my dear football lovers, if you don't watch us, they should check the top left corner of your screen. We'll see the thumbnail. Click and see how you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and game out.